You may hear people gossip everywhere, typically on these subjects: romantic love gossip, marriage gossip, baby birth gossip, scandals gossip. Oh, enough is enough! Why people gossip so much? Hi, I'm Miss Wei. Anthropologists found gossip as a cross-cultural phenomenon takes up average 1 hour, precisely 52 minutes per day in many people's life. Even it stemmed from prehistory. So why could humans spend their precious lifetime in such wasteful way for a long time? Why people gossip? The word gossip is from Old English, the term for the godparents of a child, or parents of one godchild, generally very close friends. In the 16th century, the word assumed the meaning of the person, mostly a woman, one who delights in idle talk, a newsmonger, a tailor. In early 19th century, the term was extended from a talker to the conversation of the persons. The verb to gossip, meaning to be a gossip, first appears in Shakespeare. More recently, researchers in anthropology, neuroscience, and psychology in who gossip and the effects and why people gossip are divided into two, totally different. On one side, the researchers believe that women gossip more than men, and the young do more than the elder. While neurologists also found some evidence by studying man and woman's brain, the women produce 3 times more words than the men do every day. Also, they found people who are in low payment, low class, and less educated gossip more than those in the opposite. However, the other side, scientists tend to break down this stereotype. They find both men and women like gossip, but in different ways. While women tend to bond over feelings, men tend to bond over activities with limited intimacy. So there's no surprise that this difference in communication style translates into differences in how the genders gossip. For women, it's turned to be more personal, like, I can't believe how she interrupted people during the meetings. For men, it's more likely to about status. Do you hear Ted bought Mercedes? In addition, the report Who Gossips and How Everyday Life by researcher Megan Robbins from Psychological Department in California University in 2019 reveals that actually the person who gossip are nothing to do with payment or classes or even education. Actually, all people gossip. Though the two sides conflict with each other, the pros and cons are very clear. Pro side, gossip can enforce or punish the lack of a minority, serve as a process of social grooming, build and maintain a sense of community with shared interests, information, and values. Begin a partnership that helps one find their desired match by considering others. Provide a peer-to-peer mechanism for disseminating information. Also, in the workplace, there are 5 essential functions on gossip. 1. To help individuals to learn social information on other individuals in the same organization. 2. Build social networks of individuals by bonding co-workers together and affiliating people with each other. Breaks existing bonds by ostracizing individuals in the organization. 4. Enhances one's social status, power, prestige in one organization. 5. Inform individuals as to what is a socially acceptable behavior in an organization. Meanwhile, the con side is obvious. The foremost is waste time. In workplace, the negative consequences include 1. Lost productivity and waste time. 2. Erosion of trust and morale. Increased anxiety among employees as rumors circulate without any clear information as to what is fact and what isn't. 4. Growing divisiveness among employees as people take sides. 5. Hurt feelings and reputations. Well, I don't think the bosses like it. But gossip has been existing for hundreds of years, so So let's see it from a broader perspective. Some researchers in evolutionary psychology argue that gossip helped our ancestors survive, especially in prehistory. The evolutionary psychologist Robin Dunbar firstly pioneered this idea, comparing gossip to the grooming primates engaging as a means of bonding instead of picking fleas and dirt off one another to bond. Dunbar's work argues that gossiping gives humans the ability to spread valuable information to very large social networks. Were we not able to engage in discussions of these social and personal issues, we would not be able to sustain the kinds of societies that we do. Gossip in this broad sense plays a number of different roles in the maintenance of socially functional groups through time. Also, some scholars view gossip as evidence of cultural learning, offering teachable moments and providing people examples of what is socially acceptable and what wasn't. Matthew Feinberg, an assistant professor of organizational behavior at the University of Toronto, explored this study in 2012. When subjects heard about another person's antisocial behavior or an injustice, their heart rates increased. When they were able to actively gossip about the person or the situation, on the other hand, it smoothed them and brought their heart rates down. The act of gossiping helps calm the body. What do you think? Well, people gossip because they are bored. But don't look down boredom in our human civilizations, especially in the age of information explosion. In fact, boredom is not only a medical issue, but a philosophy one.